And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
And that's a little bit high. And this one is off and running.
First pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive. Buxton makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Now with the shift on, hits right into it, and they get Bregman for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fought off foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Just off the inside edge. Clips the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, foul off first. Drops into the glove. 1 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup.
The left fielder,
Singer, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos.
2 down, bases empty. Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one hit to right. And it's out of play, a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 outs, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Correa on at second with 2 down. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ripped on a line. Durant makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Minnesota. We played an inning, no score. Back at target field, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Lopez, a 6'4" righty, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Lopez back to work. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one drilled left field. Bader makes the grab, 1 down.
The shortstop,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
High fly ball down the left field line, way back. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He jacks that one out to left, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Masataka Yoshida in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And misses inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double
Really
into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Batting it, the catcher,
and stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball two.
Next offering is fouled back. Now one fouled off, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the second. And now it's going to be Matt Wallner.
Wallner.
In there at the knees. 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Batting 6.
Here's
the
Royce
third
Lewis.
baseman, Lewis.
Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Ty.
So
France.
digging in, Ty France. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. The other way, and foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back on to the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Off the plate, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses, and it's 2-2. And that's too high. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron.
Now batting, Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's upstairs, ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Move over to first, try to keep him close.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy.
The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman, grounded out his first time. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. So 2 down, and here is Devers, struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Up and in, 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's just foul. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This to center field. Rafaela gliding in towards the infield. Got it. Nice grab. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's inside. 1 out, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. This is Willie Castro. First pitch, not close. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wong makes the catch, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. New inning getting started. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Trevor Story. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball one. 1-1.
Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Chop to the left side. Lewis gets it to first, and Story is out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida doubled his first time up. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Tap foul at the plate. And that one is downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4. So
Leading
here's
off
Bader
for the
down.
Twins, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that is out of play. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The batter, number 4.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Doubled in his first AB.
Correa.
Lifted in the air, right field. Corrals it. And that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 0-1 so far. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Wilyer Abreu. Lopez back to work. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Wong, in his third season, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. That's in there. 0-2 now. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
Cedon Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He reached on a walk his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Top zone for a called strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
On the ground, right side. Lee on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two outs. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Alex Bregman on deck for Boston. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
No
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it. Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
No outs. Runner at first. Now here is Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Slap the other way, foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fastball is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
The first baseman, Ty France.
So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Alex Bregman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Alcala, the right-hander, loosening up as well. There's a swing and a drive. Bader ranging back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching from
Danny
the Twins,
Coulombe on to pitch here.
number 54.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Rafael Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And it's fouled away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Red Sox leading it by 2. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Tristan Casas getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Trevor Story now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
They say you win.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball.
Red Sox by 2. The shortstop takes a ball. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
3-2.
Out there to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off,
and the batter now, Brooks Lee. Fly to center his first time.
Lee.
Just missed. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton preparing to come on if needed. Chapman, the lefty, warming up as well. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swings over the top of that one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Devers throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Willie Castro. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. Swing and a foul out of play. Out towards left center. Durant sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Alcala.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 66, Jorge Alcala.
And now Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 2.
Yoshida.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. So heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wallner sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Connor Wong.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. This is off the inside. Ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Correa. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ball. 1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. Slides for the stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. That one missed. Next offering is down low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
3-2.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about
Now
10 minutes of
the right
balls
fielder.
in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Josh Winkowski will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one to first. Casas handles, throws to first, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now a chance for Jarren Duran. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Apala goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Target Field, out of the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And that one a little bit high. Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Slayton getting ready to go. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Ty France in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down
Now
1.
batting,
Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. And that's
Now 1-0.
downstairs and outside. Chapman now 1-run game. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now 2-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the
Number 2.
team needs you to come
Second
through.
baseman,
It's just bigger
Mark.
than your own individual stats.
Lee.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Aroldis Chapman gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Justin
Boston.
Slayton on to pitch out of
Number
the pen here.
63.
These are the spots relievers
Justin
really make a name for
Slayton.
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 down, runner at first. Brooks Lee digs in now. Runner takes off. On the ground to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer
Now
or
the
Uncle
designated
Charlie.
hitter,
You can see
Willie.
why. It's not a looping slow
Castro.
curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So now here's the DH, Willie Castro. He's already homered in this game. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Griffin Jax.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 22, Griffin Jax.
Well, one-run game. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brock Stewart up and loosening in the pen. Tonkin getting loose as well. He swings and fouls one off. Pitches in for a strike. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Story, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now he needs to get some fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Correa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Check on the runner. Bader back, and he's out. They picked him off.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
One down, base is empty. Called strike right there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Back to right. Abreu on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
The Twins down to their final out. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone! And this place is rocking. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and it's off the top of the wall. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base. The potential winning run holds at second, in scoring position now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Liam Hendricks done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
they hand the ball over to a new arm.
Number
Greg Weissert.
57, Greg Weissert.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Miranda.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Off the plate inside. And it's 1-0.
Another ball. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Brooks Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Winning run stands at second. To the right side. Casas takes it to the bag. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Jacks back to work.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Making a move at second base, and on to run for the Red Sox,
17.
David Hamilton. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out in front and foul to the left side. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering misses down and away.
That's a really good take.
Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Minnesota, leading off, Brooks Lee. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
On the corner for a strike. Tap to first, Casas. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, Catcher, Ryan.
And now for the Twins,
Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Line drive, and this might be trouble. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Twins walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.